do. It's the wrong kind of place to be thinking of you. It's the wrong time for somebody new. It's a small crime, and I got no excuse. Is that right? Yeah, to give my gun away when it's loaded. That right? Yeah. If you don't shoot it, how am I supposed to hold it? That right? Yeah. To give my gun away when it's loaded. That right? Is that right with you? No. Away from your sleep, the drying of your tears today. We escape, we Pack and get dressed before you fall. The here's us before all hell breaks loose. It always goes like this. Could have predicted it. I'm so naive to think you loved me for me. Kissed as I ran upstage, too old to play this game. I guess you're still growing up at 30. Were you surprised by me when you took me home? When the glamour wore off, reduced to skin and bone, I can't even tell who you want to know. I'm a goddess on stage, human when we're I don't want it, and I don't want to want you. But in my dreams I seem to be more honest, and I must admit you've been in quite a few. 'Cause Hades' comet, it comes around more than I do. But you're all it takes for me to break a promise. Silly me to fall in love with you. With you. I don't even know myself at all. I thought I would be happy, but no. But The more I try to push it, I realize I gotta let go of control. Gotta let it happen. Gotta let it happen. Gotta let it happen. Why? Gotta let it happen. And it's just a spark, but it's enough to keep me going. And when it's dark out, no one's around, it keeps glowing. Leave me out with the waste. This is not what I do. It's the wrong kind of place to be thinking of you. It's the wrong time for somebody new. It's a small crime, and I got no excuse. Is that right? Yeah. To give my gun away when it's loaded. That right? Yeah. If you don't shoot it, how am I supposed to hold it? That right? Yeah. To give my gun away when it's loaded. That right? Is that right with you? No. Awake from your sleep, the drying of your tears today. We escape, we Pack and get dressed before you fall. The heat is before all hell breaks loose. It always goes like this. Could have Good afternoon, my beautiful beans, and welcome to the Sunday Show. Oh my God, it's my favourite. I hope you're all having an absolutely beautiful day so far. I've missed you since yesterday. We've only been apart 24 hours, but boy, does it feel longer than that. Hello, my beautiful beans, Angie and Honey. How are you both? I'm so happy to see you. I hope you're both having an absolutely gorgeous weekend. I love you so much. We've also, oh my God, Boris, Materade and Kentai. I can see all of you at once. Oh my God, this is going to be a good stream. Hi, my beautiful beans. How are you? Three angels, Boris, Maid and Kentai. How's your Sunday been? Maid, have you had your coffee yet? Kentai, how's that beautiful house? Boris, I don't know what specifically I can ask you about your Sunday. I know Materade has a coffee creamer every day, and I know Kentai's just moved house. Boris, what's the Boris update? What have you had for breakfast, Boris? What has so far been on Boris's menu? What's a classic Boris breakfast? In fact, do you even have a classic breakfast that you always have? Because I feel like I'm quite regular with my meals, but breakfast is always a bit random for me, if I have it at all. Like, for instance, this morning, I went straight out climbing almost immediately after I woke up. And so all I did was have like 5 dates, the kind you eat. I didn't go out on 5 dates. I ate 5 dates. And that was a bit of a weird breakfast, but my breakfasts are never the same.
Mate says, I am most certainly swimming in my delicious caffeinated pool until I'm fully awake. Yes, mate. I hope you had a great sleep. Riven, you say, hi, my queen. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm having such a good day, Riven. How are you, my love? Infrared says, hi, Venus. Happy Sunday. I saw your climbing out on Instagram. I love it. You brought out the Lara Croft Tomb Raider vibes. Thank you, Infrared. Bless your face. I'm glad you liked it. Movie Trav, thank you for your 57th month of resubscribing. What the heck? You say, to Goddess with the voice of an angel who deserves all the love. Hello, fellow beans and beautiful Venus. Hello, sweet Movie Trav. How are you, my love? Benny Hall, I'm delighted to see you. You say, hello, Venus. Lovely to see you as always. It's lovely to see you, Benny. Master19, bless your face. Monkey's here. Monkey, we missed you yesterday. How are you, lovely monkey? And Alicio, it's a pleasure to have you here. Jeffrey, hi, you say Venus's most favourite day. It most certainly is. Haven Jasper, happy Sunday to you. Now, I was just walking past one of the monitors in the kitchen where my parents are sitting, and I glanced at the chat and I saw one of you say that you love the song Last Hope. Who was that? I think it was quite far up the chat. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to find it, but one of you I read as I left the studio, or as I went, I can't remember. Anyway, I in passing saw this. One of you loves Last Hope and wants it played. I'd love to play that for you today. Sudden Valley, hello my love. Stuart says, it's a pleasure to have you here. Jackton, it was you. Jackton, welcome in. It's a pleasure to have you with us today. And anyone else that I've missed, you know what to do. Hello, Paulie. Thank you for all those roses, Paulie. Bless your face. How's your day going? Hello to Juris Studio and Reiki. Welcome in. It's a pleasure to have you all here today. Welcome on TikTok. Welcome on Twitch. Welcome on YouTube, wherever you're watching today. You're so very welcome here. Okay, let's just absolutely get this party started, shall we, Beans? Now, I'm very tentatively setting a sub goal today for 700 subs. That's a bit steep. To try and get 100 subs in a stream is quite large. But look, that's just our next sub goal. Our next sub goal is to hit 700, whether that happens today or at some other point. But I'm saying that tentatively because we're at 600 right now, and that would be 99 subs. That's a bit of a big goal for one stream. I am aware of that. Materade, thank you. Now it's only 98. Materade has just gifted a sub to Rusty Recluse. Thank you, Materade, getting us 98 away from our goal. Boris, trust our naughtiest bean to add 5 subs. Oh my God. Boris, thank you with all my heart. Now we're just 93 away, if my maths are correct. I don't even want to think about if my maths are correct. Let's just assume they are. Boris, thank you so much. Pedro Duran, Jorge, Hershey Squirts, Leyland Eco Music and Boycott have all received the gift of light. Thanks to Boris. Boris, thank you for handing out 5 subs. Bless your face. Oh my word. Okay. Right. Well, I don't know what we're going to play for the first song of the stream. I don't have a clue yet, Beans. I'm as much in the dark as you are. Haven Jasper says, whoever gifted me yesterday, thank you. Haven, I'm not sure who gifted you yesterday. It will say, though, in your notifications, if you click your little notifications box up by your profile picture, you should be able to see who gave you it, but I'm not entirely sure, but there were quite a few big gifts yesterday. Kentai, thank you for gifting a pair of wings to Wings92. Bless you, Kentai, thank you. Getting us closer and closer to our sub goal. Now, Paulie, you are sending so many roses. Thank you so much, Paulie. Let's open the stream with, look, Beans, I'm spoilt for choice here. And I think we should start today with an original. We're just going to go left. Look, it's a Sunday. We don't know what could happen on a Sunday. All kinds of things happen on Sundays. And you know what we're going to open with today? The Fog. We're going large. We're going large and in charge. Beans, get those bing bongs ready. Let's start this Sunday stream with a bang for the King of Bing himself. This is The Fog. Materade for making the massive Kentai emote. love seeing Kentai's face in chat. Yeah, with the on-screen Kentai celebration. Well, that's all the Kentais. Well, I suppose it's over, as Honey says. All the bings are bonged, and the bongs are binged. And there's not a thing we can do about it. As Kentai says, so many bing bongs. Good job, everyone. Unfortunately, we're all out. Sorry. Kentai, is there nothing you could do? Do you not have a secret stock of bing bongs down in the cellar, perhaps, that you could bring out for me and all of the beans? We'd be ever so grateful. Just a couple more rounds. 1 or 2 or perhaps 6. We don't mind. Oh, Kentai. Bean boozling us again. What a pro bean boozler he is. Kentai, thank you for another 100-bit cheer. Thank you, Taxi Daisy, for that 300-bit cheer. Bless your face, Taxi Daisy. Thank you for the on-screen celebration from my dad. And to maintain the gigantified Bing Bong. And Major Raid for the 100-bit cheer before that lead said, "Sailing so Kentai." Thank you, Kentai, for the gigantified Kentai emote. And Beans, we are now just 87 subscribers away from hitting our goal. No small number, 87, but it's a lot closer than we were. So thank you so much too. Hang on, where have all these subs come from? What the heck? We've already had 13 subs in this stream. So Dame Magali TV resubscribed for the 5th month. Thank you, Dame Magali TV. Bless your face. Thank you also to Jeffrey for gifting a sub upon Friday night. Thank you so much, Jeffrey. Friday spelled F-R-I-E-D. Friday night. Jeffrey, bless your face. Thank you, Andy, for that 100-bit cheer and a very cheerful message that says, "All aboard the Sub Express," which is, of course, forbidden. Thank you, Andy, and Andy also for gifting a sub upon Thorpine. Thank you, Andy. This is where all these subs are coming from, these sneaky beans. Burner, thank you for your 33rd month of resubscribing, and thank you, Angie Indy, for bestowing a pair of wings upon Hersey Lead. Thank you, my angel. Geeks, thank you for that 100-bit cheer. My oh my. Thank you also to my anonymous angel for gifting 5 pairs of wings upon our beans. Bless your face. Thank you with all of my heart. And thank you, Kentai, for gifting a sub to the Natalie Page. The Natalie Page, it is a pleasure to have you here. Thank you to Now, how do I say your name? Cleansy. Thank you so much, Cleansy, for that beautiful raid. How was your stream? What were you streaming? And welcome in. What a pleasure it is to have you here. My name is Venus. I am a singer-songwriter from the UK, playing to you a mixture of originals and covers here on my streams. And it's a pleasure to have you all here. Come on in, make yourselves comfy and cozy. Thank you, Kentai, for gifting a sub to Cleansy. And hello to Juremka. Thank you so much for that 100-bit cheer. You say, "Oh, look, more chaos." We can't help but be a little bit chaotic over here. Look, it's in our blood. It's in our bean blood. Minor chaos is just part of what we are as a community. Okay, second song of the stream is going to be The Blower's Daughter by Damien Rice. Let's bloomin' go, shall we? Oh my god. An anonymous gifter just gifted 12 months to Talisman TV. 12 months! Gifted a 12 months tier 1 sub to Talisman. What the heck? That's a huge gift. Wow. Thank you so much to that anonymous angel for that incredible gift. I am so touched. Made to rate us, and so it is. And so it is indeed made to rate. Here we go. This is The Blower's Daughter by Damien Rice. And so it is, just like you said it would be. Life goes easy on me most of the time. And so it is, the shorter story. No love, no glory. No hero in her sky. I can't take my eyes off of you. Oh, I can't take my eyes off of you. Oh, I can't take my eyes
of you. Oh, I can't take my eyes off of you. Oh, I can't take my eyes off of you. Oh, I can't take my eyes. And so it is, just like you said it should be. We'll both forget the breeze most of the time. And so it is, the colder water, the blower's daughter, the pupil in denial. I can't take my eyes off of you. Oh, I can't take my eyes off of you. I can't take my eyes off of you. Oh, I can't take my eyes off of you. Oh, I can't take my eyes off of you. Oh, I can't take my eyes. Who did I say that I love you? Did I say that I want to leave it all behind? Oh, I can't take my mind off of you. Oh, I can't take my mind off of you. Oh, I can't take my mind off of you. Oh, I can't take my mind off of you. Oh, I can't take my mind off of you. Oh, I can't take my mind, my mind, my mind, till I find somebody new.
By Damien Rice, that was The Blower's Daughter, my just absolute favourite Damien Rice song. It just, beautifulness, gorgeousness, magicness. Is that a word? Hello and welcome to anyone that has joined whilst I was singing. It's a pleasure to have you. Hello, Pitchit and Vibe de Fabio and Frederick and Paul. How are you, Jim lad? It's a pleasure to have you here. And Jim the Dragonator as well. And D. Arja. Hello, my love. Splattercat, good afternoon. Thank you for that 200-bit cheer. You say, hello, wonderful Miss Lady Venus. Full disclosure regarding Last Hope and that life-threatening trauma I suffered back in June. Last Hope was very difficult for me to listen to for a time, both yours and Paramore's. In this time since, I've gauged my emotional recovery on the reaction I have when hearing it. I can hear Paramore and even sing along with it. Yours still gives me a chill. So while not 100%, it's a huge difference, and you have been an invaluable help. Thank you, Queen V. Well, Splattercat, I would love to play... Wait, was it you that was saying earlier about Last Hope then, or was it someone else? Or maybe it was just two of you today who loved Last Hope. I'd love to play it for you now if you'd like to have it. Sticks Shift, how are you, my sweet bean? And thank you to... oh no, I did thank you for that. Yes, that was that 12-month sub. Okay, good. And also a massive shout out to Natalie Page and to Cleansey. I hope I'm saying Cleansey right. Fabulous streamers. Please go and share all the love with them. It's so lovely to have you both here. And I'm going to play up next for Splattercat and, was it Jackton? I'm sure it was Jackton who also wanted to hear Last Hope. This is one of my favourite songs. Oh my God. Last Hope by Paramore. Or as I just spelt it, Parampour. Thank you, Natalie. It's so lovely to have you here. Bless your face. Myself at all, I thought I would be happy, but no. But the more I try to push it, I realize I gotta let go of control. Gotta let it happen. Gotta let it happen. God, let it happen. God, let it happen. It's just a spark, but it's enough to keep me going. And when it's dark out, no one's around, keeps glowing. And every night I try my best to dream tomorrow makes it better. Then I wake up to a cold reality that not a thing has changed, but it will happen. Gonna let it happen. God, let it happen. Oh, I gotta let it happen. It's just a spark, but it's enough to keep me going. And when it's dark out, no one's around, it keeps glowing. And the salt in my wounds isn't burning anymore than it used to. It's not that I don't feel the pain, it's just I'm not afraid of hurting anymore. And the blood in these veins isn't pumping any less than it ever has. And that's the hope I have. The only thing I know is keeping me alive. Alive. Gotta let it happen. by Paramore. That was Last Hope. That was for my darling Splattercat. Splattercat, I love you to bits and pieces. Now, who have I not said hello to yet? James, hello. Thank you so much for the flaming heart. Welcome in, all of you lovely beans. Omar, it's a pleasure to have you here. Francesco, welcome in. Thank you, Dankle, for the rose, and Angie for the rose. Thank you for all the love. Girly, the gamer. Sorry, why did I read that as the Girly True Gamer? It's a pleasure to have you with us. Thank you so much. You say I usually watch and lurk, but I just had to say that your voice is beautiful, and I need headphones every time I'm watching you. Oh, thank you so much. That is so lovely to read. Bless your face. Thank you. If you told teenage me that this would be my job, if you could have explained this in detail, that I would get to sit down with full studio sound in my ears, play the piano and sing songs for my job, and interact with the most magical community of music lovers, I would have lost it, and I would have been so impatient for that part of my life to start. So you know what? I'm glad I didn't know, because it would have been an unbearable wait, waiting for all of this to begin. Because my God, has my life done a 360 since 180? 180? What's the expression? Things have changed. Things have got so much. I mean, I can't even tell you how much more inspired I feel since I found Twitch to continue writing music, but also just to be a musician. I love it with all of my heart and soul, and I was on the precipice of giving up right before I found Twitch, and I'm so glad. 180, that's the one, not a 360. As I said it, I was like, this is not correct. Right, coming up for you next, let's have Pitch It says, what is Twitch? So Twitch Pitch It Mag is a live streaming platform, much like TikTok, except for Twitch is just for live streaming, and originally it was just a video gaming platform where you stream video games, and I found it nearly 7 years ago, and it was one of the first. I was in the first couple of years of musicians finding it, so I got there very early on, and this has been my job for the last 7 years now. Gosh, what did I just do? Sorry, I've distracted myself by doing something really weird. I don't know what that was. I think it's fine. I dragged something onto the desktop that has no place being there. Vlenza says, what is TikTok? Well, Vlenza, TikTok is much like Twitch, except for it's not just a live streaming platform, it's also just a video uploading platform. Haven says, I'm glad you didn't give up. Me too. Splattercat says, dang it, Venus, I was okay until I thought about listening along with a close friend and there was a tear. So yeah, still recovering. I appreciate you so much. I'm so glad to have found you in the beans. Splattercat, there is nothing wrong about still being in the recovery process, because recovering is a positive thing. You are on the up, and that is what counts. Splattercat, I'm sending you so much love. May Trace says, 180 would be a complete turnaround. Pretty much what I did the first stream I heard you. Walking away right after a Lara raid and did a total 180 when I heard your voice. I haven't left since. Oh, Maid, I love it. Can we call that the Made to Raid 180? That was the moment where Made to Raid became an essential part of this community, and I really mean essential. I do genuinely mean that. Don Wyoming says, hello everyone. Hello, Don Wyoming. It's a pleasure to have you here. How are you, my lovely bean? Paul says, every day you're more beautiful, Venus. Paul, bless you, you're far too kind. Thank you so much. Sergey, thank you so much for the rose. Bless your face. Kentai says, we love you, Made to Raid. We do love you, Made to Raid. And also, Kentai, an equally essential part of this community, may I say. We love you too, Kentai. Okay, now, let's have up next Honey, and we love you, another essential part of this community. Honey says, wow, we love you both, Honey, and we love you. Movie Trap says, Twitch is still my favourite platform. TikTok is my second favourite. I think Twitch is my favourite in terms of, because I'm just going to have endless love for what Twitch has done for my life. But in terms of the platform I use the most, Instagram. For me, it's I wonder if I can stream on Instagram as well as this. Probably not. It's a different thing, isn't it? Anyway, for me, it goes Twitch, Instagram, and then, you know what? I used to use TikTok all the time for scrolling, but I stopped myself because I was like, I can't be scrolling on TikTok and Instagram. That would be out of hand. That'd be wild. Saying all of this, YouTube is my number one in terms of what I use. You know, YouTube is my TV. I love YouTube. So I feel like YouTube and Instagram are a tie. If not, even YouTube comes first. Love YouTube. Natalie Page says, I wonder, can you stream from Instagram like this? I thought it's just like through your phone. Yeah, I don't know, because it was this with Twitch. I mean, with TikTok, Natalie, I had the same thing where I was like, can I actually stream through OBS to TikTok? And it was a whole big shenanigan to get it working and set up. But now I've got going to 3 platforms at once from Streamlabs. I don't know if you can get a stream key for TikTok, for Instagram, because we managed to get a stream key for TikTok, but it was hard to get it all set up, and we got help from TikTok in the end, and we have somebody that sort of helps us out with all the TikTok stuff. But we had to go through a whole big shenanigan. Honestly, it was really hard. I don't know. I've not looked into whether or not Instagram is even something you can get a stream key for, because that's what I'd need if I was going to do dual. That would be like streaming to 4 platforms at once, which would seem crazy, but I'm sure it's doable. Don't see why not. Haven says some people stream live on Instagram and YouTube at the same time, so you probably could stream Twitch and Instagram at the same time. Wow. In that case, they must have a stream key to be able to stream to both, unless they're streaming to both from their phone, which there could be things for that. I don't know. I'm not very good with all that stuff. Oh my God, Beaver Baz, Dad, can you remind me? I need to get you to help me reply to a streamer who wants help with streaming to TikTok and Twitch at the same time, because I keep forgetting to reply, and I've been meaning to, because I need you to help me explain it, because I don't know how to explain it. Just remind me afterwards. I will forget. Okay. Now, Paul says, I like to watch you on TikTok because I can translate the people's messages. Really? Is that a feature on TikTok? Wow, that's so cool. That's not a feature on Twitch. You can't do auto-translate. Spatacat says, I was introduced to Twitch via Felicia Day 10 years ago, so I owe all of my Twitchness to her. I believe Rita Glitch was the first singer that caught my eye, and then she raided you one fateful day, and I haven't looked back. No way! Oh my God, that is so lovely. Wow, you were on Twitch 10 years ago. Felicia Day. What did Felicia Day stream? I don't know this name. Stuart says, you can go live on Instagram. There may be a time limit, though. Really, a time limit? Yeah, so I know there's like a go live thing, but I think that's only from the phone. In terms of actually being able to go live from a separate app, being able to go live from Streamlabs, for instance, like I do for everything else. I think it would be a whole nother thing. Be fun, though. Be really nice to be able to get another platform going, but maybe that'd be quite intense, an intense setup. Haven says, you can't go live longer than an hour on Instagram, I believe. Whoa, I wonder what the reason is for that. I guess they just don't want to be seen as a live streaming platform. I guess they're keeping themselves as the sort of like pictures and reels. Ice Cream Eruption says, Instagram has stream keys. What? Well, I guess we could try it out. We could well at least look into it. It's all worth looking into. Amir Ansari, it's a pleasure to have you with us as well, and anyone else that I've missed. Paul says, I like it when Angie and your manager's right. Yes, all of my moderators are just the best vibes. And that's something I am so incredibly grateful for, is having a team of moderators that make you all feel so welcome and so informed and so appreciated and loved, because my mods genuinely love this community so much. And you can see that in the way that they communicate to everybody and answer everybody's questions and keep everything fresh and happy and magical. And the energy that they bring adds such a huge amount to the show. And that's something that's invaluable as a streamer, is having a team of mods that love what they're doing and love the community and are just good vibes, like just magical people. And I'm so lucky to have such a wonderful team around me. So thank you, Beans. Wakening One says, Felicia Day is the known Greek goddess. She created the web TV show The Guild and now streams lots of nerdy content, as well as being an actress. Oh my God, amazing. Felicia Day. Let me Google her, see if I recognise her. Felicia Day. I don't recognise her. But that's not surprising, because I am not very good with celebrities, with knowing everybody. I'm never up to date, never know anyone's name, and that's that. I think I'll always be that way. Maid says, honestly, we really do love the Beans. You make modding here the absolute best. Thank you. Yeah, honestly, having a community. I don't know how this has happened, but over the last 7 years, from the very beginning all the way through, this community has just been magical vibes. We've not had a negative space. That I can't remember ever leaving a stream and being like, oh, chat was hard today. I've never had that feeling at any point. It's just been this feeling of magical love and joy and respect. There's so much respect in this chat. There's just everyone's so kind to each other, and you're also interested in each other in terms of you want each other to be okay. You will say hi, how are you, and send love to each other. It's just so cute. Right, okay, now, Regal Peach, how are you, my love? It's a pleasure to see you. What do I do? What am I doing here? Are we just a chatting stream? I don't know. Hi, Beaver Bears.
Did you see Maid's Cheer?
No. Hang on a moment there. My dad says, did you see Maid's Cheer? No, I did not. Maid to Raid with a 100-bit cheer, thank you. Maid says, Felicia Day is an actress in many shows, usually sci-fi or fantasy, and did her own web series. She's amazing. Oh my god, I've got to research her. I've got to see the web series, and I've got to watch something that she's in. And shame on me for not knowing who that is. But it's not surprising, because I do live under a rock. I truly do.
Other cheer. Not that one.
What? Beaver Bear says other cheer. Where? Oh my god, I don't know, a 1,000-bit cheer. Oh, forgive me, Maid. I didn't just miss one, I missed two, and this one was big. With a 1,000-bit cheer, Maid to Raid says, thank goodness your life path led you here. We had no idea we had a perfectly Venus-sized hole in our souls. Oh gosh, that made me cry, because I had a bean-sized hole in my soul. You say, I'm sorry you suffered on the road here, but we're also incredibly grateful your life choices led you here. How much less would our lives be without you? And that's no exaggeration. Just what our hearts tell us every stream on Maid. I love you so much. Oh my god, a bean-sized hole in my heart is just what there was too. So thank you. I'm very touched. I've got so much gratitude for this job. Honestly, it's so surreal that I still get to do this 7 years later, that this is my job. This surreal, magical, I'm so happy, and I want you all to know that that's because of you. So thank you all so much. And honestly, I will forever feel like this entire existence is a dream because of how magical it's been. Dominique says, hi, Dominique, how are you, my love? Stuart says lives under a rock and occasionally climbs it. Well, exactly. You've got to climb up the rock to get out from under it. That's why I rock climb so much. Deddens says, this is too wholesome. I must adjust. Deddens, please do. Adjust at the wholesome level. Okay, right. Should we sing a song? Armour says, 3 cheers for Venus. Hip, hip, hooray! Thank you, Armour Core. 3 cheers right back at you. Actually, you did a 100 cheer there. Don't know if you realised. Now... Well, it feels like I should sing the choir at this point, seeing as we're having a little moment of being soppy about the community. This is a song that I wrote for you beans, about this magical community that we've built together. So here we go. Distant memory of who I thought I should be. Don't know where I belong, but it can't be here, no. I won't live in fear, but then I'll look beside me and see anyone who ever felt alone, and we will build brick by brick a house out of not feeling at home, because it's us, we are the choir, and every voice we add can only
our song as we begin to spread our wings and see that every angel and every human and every living thing is interconnected but not really separate. Together we will sing. You may still get lost out there on the road. There's a million ways to go, but your soul, it won't cost if you don't give in to fear and know that we are here. 'Cause then you'll look beside you and see anyone who ever felt alone, and we will build brick by brick a house that out of not feeling at home, because it's us, we are the choir, and every voice we add can only take us higher. When we unite, we're twice as strong, and you can feel it in the victory of our song as we begin to spread our wings and see that every angel and every human and every living thing is interconnected but not really separate. Together we will sing.
Whoa, I sung that just in time. That song was slipping away from my mind. Thank you, Beans, for being my choir and remembering the lyrics when I don't. Regal Features gets up and cries on Mate to Raid's shoulder. Oh my God. Imagine a time where all of us could be in the same place at once. Can you imagine it? Can you imagine it? Look, I really want to do a live gig. I really want to make that happen. I want to do a big gig. I want to plan it months in advance so that everybody has time to try and figure out a way that as many of us as possible could be in one place at once. But that's something I'm very, very keen on making happen with all you beans, and that we could all just hang out. Oh my God, can you imagine it? Can you imagine all being in the same room? Oh my word. We'd have to organise it so that everybody can have their names on them. Get everybody to print off a big thing and stick it to their t-shirt or something. So that everybody can. Arnie says I'd pass out. I would 100% pass out too. I can't even imagine. It's now been 7.5 years since I was actually live on a stage, because since I found Twitch, I've just done this, and I can't even imagine what it'd be like to be doing a live show, but with my community, because all my live shows before this, I wasn't doing to a community that knew me. I was doing as somebody that would just go and do a gig to a bunch of strangers, and that was that. Haven says, does Venus World have merch? Yes, I do have a merch shop. In fact, my merch shop is in need of some TLC, and this evening I am doing some design, so I will add some new merch to that list of designs to do, because we need some fresh 2025 Venus World merch. You know what I did the other day, which was so much fun? I did paint pottery at home. You know, you get like a kit from a local pottery studio, and I had an evening with a couple of my beautiful friends, and we painted mugs together, and I did a mug covered in climbing holds, and it was so much fun. It was so much fun. Anyway, it gave me the taste for pottery. Now I really, really want to do some pottery. And then you could have some really like one-off, what's the word? Just handcrafted Venus World merch. That'd be awesome. The mug I did, I covered it in little climbing holds and made them all different colours and made different little roots all around the mug. It was so much fun. Splattercat says, did you climb the mug? I've tried. The crimps were a little small, even for my hands. Heaven says, really nice photos in your merch shop. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you enjoy. Yes, there's lots of merch on there. But I'm going to make some more. We need fresh merch. We need a whole bunch of fresh things. 2025 is going to be a good year. It's going to be a good year. It is already a good year. It's already been a magical year, at least in this neck of the woods. Okay, now. Splattercat says, disclaimer, you may think Venus made a mistake, but that's not actually true. This is what she does to make sure people know it's live, because otherwise her singing is impossibly flawless. The more you know. You know what? It is actually something, whenever I've had people come in and accuse me of either having auto-tune or of not actually doing it live, those are the moments where I really do I just want to do something crazy, just make a crazy mistake, but my brain won't let me do it on purpose. Obviously, I make mistakes all the time by accident, but my brain won't let me intentionally mess up, because I guess it gets attached to trying to make it as perfect as possible. But my perfectionist brain is like, no, don't you mess up on purpose. But I so often want to when I see people come in and go, she's using auto-tune. Oh, she's not really live. And I think, girl, I want to mess up right now, but I don't think I ever have on purpose, but by accident all the time. Oh god. Hello to Sabolks. You say, are you famous? No, I'm not famous, but I am a very, very, very happy not famous person. I love that we've got this microcosm. Is that the right word? We've got a micro bubble community, and that Honey says she's famous to me. Honey, you're famous to me. This is the thing. All of you, I think that's the way it works with your regulars, is that you're all famous to me in my life. And when I just, in all of our friends' lives, we're all famous to each other. We're like the main characters of each other's lives. And I think that's so healthy. That's how I think life should be. I think that's the way things are going, is that there's much more things happening on smaller levels, but that are still sustainable, where you're able, this is able to be the most magical job for me. And yeah, Dominique says, you're famous to us and you're famous to me too, Dominique. You're all the main characters. Imagine Eric, it's a pleasure to have you here. Mark, thank you for the rose. Kato says, you are TikTok famous. Well, on my feed. Thank you, Kato. Bless your face. Mark, thank you for the roses, you sweetheart. Right. Okay. Let's have hello to Imagine Eric. You say, I was just enjoying the beautiful songs. Thank you. Rufus in a Bloom. It's a pleasure to have you here too. And anyone else that I've missed? Nasty Yagichiva, welcome in. Shall we have, yeah, exactly what Honey says. You are in luck. I am going to sing some more. Should we go for... Let's have Snuff by Slipknot, because my mum requested it, and look, if my mum requests a song, that thing is top of my list. That's the top of the list of my heart. Jim Lad says, I'm tearing up. Oh, Jim Lad, I love you so much. Oh. Dominique says, so many big scary things happening in the workplace that we can't control, but we can love each other and take care of each other and reach out to each other. Exactly. There are so many things in this life that are so incredibly, unimaginably hard to deal with, and there is so much that we can't change and we can't control, but what we can do is choose in what way we react to those things. And if you react with kindness and patience and understanding and love and check in with each other, then this world is a hell of a lot better of a place than it would be were we to all just fully lose hope and panic and break down. So I think, and that's what I love seeing in this community, is the positivity and the support. And when you see that between humans, you feel there's hope in this world, and it changes your day. And that's all you can hope to do for each other, is just take what's given to you and be as absolutely kind and loving and supportive as you can in the moment. And that doesn't mean ignoring all the bad things, because it's fine that they're there. But it's just, just be a beam, basically. I can't remember what I was going to play now. What was it? Snuff for my mum. By the way, Beans, I don't know if any of you like watching ASMR, but I just found the best ASMR channel ever. It's so good. It's called Sleepy Keys ASMR. I think it's relatively small as a channel still, I think. I think she's got around 13 or 14,000 subscribers. She should have way more. And she does like she's just put so much effort and work into making this vibe. She makes like a 80s or 90s nostalgic style shopping channel where she just like shows all these items. It's the best ASMR I've ever watched. It's so much fun. Sleepy Keys ASMR. It's just worth watching, honestly. If you're into ASMR, I think everyone should who likes ASMR should watch this lady. She's so good. She just does these really retro shopping channel style ASMR videos. It's just great. It's just great content, and she's really funny. And she's got all these little side stories, like she makes up all these characters like her cameraman. And oh my God, I can't recommend it highly enough. I've been laughing so much and enjoying, because I really like now and then just zoning out to an ASMR video, and hers are just particularly great. Dominique says, I like watching ASMR but not hearing it. What? You don't like hearing it? Well, I think you'll enjoy watching, because she does lots of showing fun, interesting, weird items. It's just great. She does a lot of showing very specific 80s salt and pepper shakers. It's really weird. It's all so weird, but it's so good. Honey says, I found her. Yes, honey. She just randomly came up on my Instagram, and I was laughing so much watching the reel. I was like, I've got to go see some of her videos, and they're all really long. It's like long form, amazing, weird ASMR content. So good. So yeah. Matt says, what ASMR creator again? She's called Sleepy Keys ASMR. Haven Jasper says, I love ASMR. Well, look, honestly, you should check her out. She's so good. I've never felt compelled to share an ASMR channel before. This one's she's just so good. She's such a good vibe. Channel name in chat, please. It says PB. Yeah, I'll type it in for you. Sleepy Keys ASMR. All right. Girly True Gamer says, I love ASMR. My favourite is Goodnight Moon. She's amazing. She creates a whole world with characters and lore. Oh my God, that's so cool. Goodnight Moon, I'll remember that. I love the creative effort when creators do things like that, like creating side characters and having like a whole lore. It's just so cool. It's so cute. Now, what am I doing? I'm playing a song for my mum. Come on now, me. What's my brain doing? Angie, thank you so much for the friendship bracelet and the roses. Oh my God. Thank you to Aurelian for the bouquet of roses. Whoa, I've not seen a bouquet before. Wowee. Ari's here. Hi, beautiful Ari. How are you, my love? A massive shout out to the fabulously multi-talented streamer that is Ari. I love you, Ari. I hope you're having a gorgeous weekend, or had a gorgeous weekend, because you're in the future, aren't you? You're probably already at the very, very end of Sunday.
Bury your secrets in my skin. Come away with innocence and leave me with my sin. The air around me still feels like a cage, and love is just a camouflage for what resembles rage again. So if you love me, let me go and run away before I know. My heart is just too dark to care. You can't destroy what isn't there. Deliver me into my fate. If I'm alone, I cannot hate. I don't deserve to have you. My smile was taken long ago. If I can change, I hope. I never know. still press your letters to my lips and cherish them in parts of me that savor every kiss. I couldn't face life without your light, but all of that was ripped apart when you refused to fight. So save your breath, I will not hear. I think I made it very clear you couldn't hate enough to love. Is that supposed to be enough? I only wish you weren't my friend, then I could hurt you in the end. I don't deserve to have you. My own was banished long ago. It took a death of hope to let you go. So break yourself against my stones and spit your pity in my soul. You never needed any help. You sold me out to save yourself, and I won't listen to your shame. You ran away, you're all the same. Angels lie to keep control. My love was punished long ago. If you still care, don't ever let me know. My love was punished long ago. If you still care, don't ever let me know.
By Slipknot, that was Snuff, my mum. Thank you very much, thank you. Aurélien, you say your voice is so beautiful. I listened to you from France and you are a great discovery for me. Thank you so much. Merci beaucoup. It's a pleasure to have you here. Raw, I'm Bear. It's a pleasure to have you here. Zen Traders as well. Welcome in. Hello also to the Golgi Bodies. It's a pleasure to have you here. Shinsu, welcome in. DNPSND. Hello, my love. My mum says, beautiful. Thank you. My pleasure, mum. Okay, let's have an original. The Golgi Bodies says, Snuff is such a good song from Slipknot, so different from everything else they've done. I do absolutely adore that song. I think it's just beautiful. Okay, let's have... I don't know. Let's have... let's go... Okay. Let's have... I'm having that problem where I really want to play quite a few songs at once, so I'm having to make myself pick. Let's go for Postscript. This is the saddest song I've ever written. It is released, so you can listen to this across all the major musical streaming platforms. That's what happens when I try and talk and type at the same time. I have verbal typos. Here we go.
How many promises broken in two? How many hearts am I willing to glue? How many hands am I going to hold before I grow old? I look to the sky, but it's no longer blue. The hillsides around me are hidden from view. The tumbling clouds weighing down on my mind, and I am now blind. My love, I know I had no right to desert you. I'm playing it over again in my mind. You say that you're fine, but I know that I hurt you this time. Darkness I carry beginning to lose. The flowers around me no longer in bloom. The artist inside me has said there's no room, and she will leave soon. How many promises broken into? How many hearts am I willing to glue? How many hands am I going to hold before I grow old?
An original song of mine called Postscript. That one is released, so you can listen to that one across all the major musical streaming platforms. Thank you. Hi, Steiner. Hey, Rocker. Thank you. Oh, Rocker says, great singers can sing. Great singers like Venus make you feel. Oh, thank you, Rocker. That really means a lot. Steiner, you say, Sunday stream, best of the week. Hi, everyone. Hi, Steiner. It's so great to have you here. And it most certainly is the best of the week. We just love a Sunday. We love a Sunday. Kayubi, it's a pleasure to have you here too. Honey, I love you. I love you so much. Watching you sing along is just delightful. Pure delight. Right. Oh, a little yawn. Oh, snuck in there. Snuck its way out. The Golgi says, I've forgotten how good slow and emotional songs feel. Gotta write more of those. Yeah, I'm such a big fan of a slow emotional song. It's just my ultimate favourite genre. Let's have... There's a lot I want to play. so there's an internal battle in my brain about what's going to come next. Oh my god. Okay. Let me just pick. I'll just the bloody pick one. The Funeral by Band of Horses, because it's been way too long since I played this. And I love this song. I love it so much. Torch of Fire says, do you have Spotify? Yes, I do. I'm on Spotify. If you just type into Spotify Venus Part of Me, or Venus Postscript, or Venus A Million Voices, or Venus The Hour That Turned Blue, you'll find my profile with all of my music on it. There are covers and many original albums now. Lampeduso, how are you, my love? It's a pleasure to have you here. You say it was unexpected for me to hear the song Snuff here. Yes, I think that always surprises people when I play Slipknot. It is a what's the word I'm looking for? Sorry, I'm trying to do 3 things at once. It's not expected. That's what I was trying to say. Right. Juxtaposition, yes, actually. I'm coming up only to hold you under. I'm coming up only to show you wrong, and to know me is hard, they wonder, and to know it's really too late now to call, so we wait for morning to wake you is all we got, and to know me is hardly golden, is to every occasion I'll be ready for the funeral, and every occasion once more it's called a funeral, at every occasion oh I'm ready for the funeral, at every occasion oh 1 billion day funeral. I'm coming up only to show your downfall. I'm coming up only to show you're wrong, and to the outside the dead leaves lay on the lawn. They do not have trees to hang upon.
every occasion I'll be ready for the funeral. And every occasion once more it's called a funeral. At every occasion, oh, I'm ready for the funeral. And every occasion, oh, 1 billion day funeral.
By Band of Horses, that was the funeral. Maid says, can you even imagine having all the vocal tools in your own toolkit that Venus does to be able to even sing along with this level of range, power, subtlety, and crystal clear precision? Ah, well, Beans, can dream anyway. Maid, thank you so much. I'm so touched. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to use my voice as regularly as I do, and for the fact that I've been able to use it so much has meant that I've been able to gain so much more vocal control. Over the last 7 years, my singing has definitely improved because I've basically had the biggest amount of practice ever, like an astonishing amount of singing. I've done the equivalent of being on a world tour for the last 7 years without break. I've had maybe a small week break here and there, like maybe once a year I'll take a week off, or if I've gone on holiday. That's about it. And so my voice has quite literally, she's just been in constant workout mode, which is a hell of a lot for a voice to deal with, which is also why because it's not really sustainable for most people if you're living a normal life where you go out and stay up late and drink alcohol and shout a lot. And all of those things I quite literally can't do. I don't drink at all. You have to make sacrifices if you're going to do as much singing as I do and sustain a healthy voice. The sacrifices I've made are ones I'm happy to make, but it's definitely something that's, especially at the beginning, was challenging. I.e., not going out. I just don't go out and do parties. I just don't do it. Now and then I will, but it'll be, on the whole, I will try to avoid anywhere where I'm going to strain my voice. I make sure I get at least 8 hours sleep a night, and I'm saying at least. I mean, we're more talking between 9 and 10 hours a night. No drinking, a very healthy diet, lots of working out, and then extreme care with never overdoing it with my voice, just always monitoring it at every moment. Because my God, doing this much singing is a lot on your vocal cords, and you've got to be so careful not to get dehydrated and get nodules and strain your voice. There are so many things you can do when you're singing as much as I do that can be bad for your voice. So it does come at a price, but a price that I'm more than willing to pay. And at this point in my life, I actually enjoy not going out to parties. If I do ever go to one, it's a very rare, very, 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 very rare occasion. Infrared says, Venus, what's the best place to go on a hike? For me, somewhere where there's a mixture of hills, because if I'm going for a hike, I really like to be going up. I don't just want like flat country hiking. I like some upwards and I like it to be hilly, and I like there to be lots of places where there are streams and rivers and rocks and good views. In terms of hiking in the UK, it's always nice to go hike on the South Downs. That's always a great place to go and enjoy some good nature. In terms of like the best walks in the UK, you're going to want to go to like Wales. You want to go to Wales or the Lake District or the Peak District, where you're going to find some really good hiking. But I like forests and hills and rocks and lakes and rivers and basically all of it. Just hiking in general. I'm a big fan of a big walk. I go for a big walk every single day, but that's because I got a dog that needs a walk every single day. If I didn't have Dave, I definitely wouldn't have walked as much as I do. I'm very grateful to actually have no choice but to go for a walk every day, because it gets me out in nature, and that's something that is so good for your brain. Oh my God. I'm a Bear says, one of my favourite hikes I've been on in Angel's Landing in Zion National Park, Utah. If you ever get a chance, check out pictures of it. Absolutely beautiful. Is Angel's Landing in Zion National Park. I will Google that. Oh my God. I've never been to America. My sister lives in California, and she's been on some incredible walks out among the redwoods, and that's something I definitely want to do. There are so many places I want to just go and walk. And if I ever go on holiday, it's always got to be somewhere where the nature is good, because I don't care about going and seeing towns or things like that, but somewhere with good nature, good beaches or good forests or mountains or something like that. That is the priority for me in life. Okay, beans. Yes, Scotland as well. Scotland, fabulous place to go hiking. Oh my God, Scotland is so beautiful. Oh, absolutely beautiful. We went there when I was a kid quite a lot. I say quite a lot, a few times we went there camping. Well, we didn't just camp there. We sort of drove up. We camped along the way. I'm trying to remember what we did. Camped along the way and then went and stayed in a house that was on the edge of a loch, I want to say. And I can remember fishing, and we caught fish for dinner. That was a good memory. And then we went and saw some castles. Then we camped again on the way back. And I also can remember camping maybe on, was it the Isle of Skye? Did we camp there? I can't remember. I was quite little. Right. Okay. Well, what time are we at? Oh my God. Are you joking me right now? How has that happened? And with in the blink of an eye, an entire stream has gone by and we are at 5:30. Are you joking? And this has also been part of why my voice has been able to sustain doing the amount of shows I've done, especially in the last year where I have, in fact, since COVID, I have caught it a few times. I've had COVID quite a few times, and that did a lot of vocal damage. And I mean, it was really hectic for my voice. And so, especially in the last year and a half, I've really learnt to limit myself to an hour and a half stream, making sure that I don't go over that, or at least as much as I can. I mean, mostly I don't go over that. And that's really contributed to keeping my voice healthy. Just it never gets to the point of feeling strained. Whereas I used to do quite a lot of 2 to 3 hour shows. And at the end of that, I would be hoarse. I would at least croaky a little bit. And I don't allow myself to get to that point anymore. And it's moments like this where I want to continue, but I will be strict with myself and say, you know what? No more. We're entirely done. An hour and a half in. And I love you all so much. And I've had such a good day. Why is Sunday so magical? I don't know. Will I ever know? No, it's just Sunday has some magic to it. Yeah, I used to do a lot of 2 to 4 hour shows. It was crazy. Especially my first 6 months on Twitch, I streamed 7 days a week and I would do 2 to 4 hours a stream. And then I learned very quickly that you burn out doing that. And so now I've got a very strict schedule of only 3 shows a week, hour and a half each, making sure that this is sustainable in the long run, especially just in the last year where I have taken some vocal damage because of being hit with COVID quite a few times and it really messing up my voice. And so now I'm just like extra careful to keep this thing protected. So Beans, I will see you for the next music stream on Thursday at 5 p.m. GMT and Saturday and Sunday at 4 p.m. GMT. And then we have a surprise for you coming on Tuesday evening at 8 p.m. GMT. I'm not going to tell you what the surprise is, but there is a surprise coming. So I'm going to be live on Tuesday evening, 8 p.m. GMT. And that's all I shall say for now. And other than that, the next music stream is Thursday, 5 p.m., Saturday, Sunday, 4 p.m. Julie says, Fontainebleau meetup trip. When can you put rhinestones on my Dragos and make them think? I most certainly can. And Julie, it's funny you say that because my friends were literally talking about arranging a Fontainebleau trip just yesterday. It was today. They were talking about it this morning. So I think there is actually one of those trips on the cards. Riven, I love you so much. I miss you already too. But look, we're not going to have to wait as long as usual because there is just a surprise addition to the stream schedule coming on Tuesday. So that will be 8 p.m. GMT here on Twitch. But I will announce all of that on Tuesday as well. So let's go find a fabulous raid. Let me say thank you to my outrageous moderators. Thank you for taking the most amazing care of me and the beans. Thank you, Dad, for gifting a sub to Ari. And thank you, Benny, for the 100-bit cheat. Say thank you, Venus. Pure magic in your voice. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you also to Must DK. Thank you so much for your 14th month of resubscribing. Bless your face. Thank you with all my heart and soul. Okay, we're going to go and raid now. Who have we got live? Who should we take these beautiful beans over to see? Come on, eyes. Right, we are going to go and take you all over to Oh, they disappeared. What the heck? No, there they are. Let me just check. Right, we're going to go and raid today Jeanette Music. Now, I'm pretty sure that we raided Jeanette Music before, but I'm not entirely sure. Pretty sure we did, but I could be wrong. So let's get this raid going. Raid Jeanette Music. Let's bring all the love in our hearts over to Jeanette Music. The raid message is in chat for you to copy and paste. If you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching on TikTok, thank you so much for being here today. I've had the best time. Bless your faces, my beautiful beans. I love you all so very much. Mum says, yes, we did. Okay, we have raided Jeanette before, and we're going to go raid her again. Thank you, my beautiful beans. I love you so much. I will see you Tuesday, 8 p.m, Thursday, 5 p.m, and Saturday and Sunday at 4 p.m. GMT. Until then, it is time for me to say I love you ever so much. I miss you already. Over and out.
Leave me. So comes a tune.